special day. I woke up early this morning with gloom on my head. Had a big feeling to climb back in bed. Then I looked in the mirror and somebody said, wake up, wake up. It's time for you to lose the blues, and this is a very special treat. Tell it to everyone you meet, that life is all for living and love is all for giving. So this is a very special day. Tell it to everyone along the way, that this is a very special day. Up early this morning with gloom on my head. Had a big feeling to climb back in bed. Then I looked in the mirror and somebody said, wake up, wake up. It's time for you to lose the blues, and this is a very special treat. Tell it to everyone you meet, that life is all for living and love is all for giving. So this is a very special day. Tell it to everyone along the way, that this is a very special day.
A very special day it is. It is Monday, and that means it is my co-host this morning from Americans for Prosperity, Angel Perley. Good morning, Angel.
Good morning.
Happy Monday, and moving right along here, getting actually sandwiched or getting towards the end of the month and getting closer to the month of July, which we got a lot going on with that. But let's thank our sponsors this morning.
All right, let's thank Meadowview Healthcare, Walmart, Salem Crossing, Americans for Prosperity, Mama Rose's, Schneck Hospital, Temple on Temple, and Mosier Family Chiropractic.
All right, we're on to the 29th day of June. Today is Feast of St. Peter and Paul. Feast of Saints Peter and Paul. Okay. Hug holiday. Never can have too many hugs.
There's people that are huggers and there are people that are not huggers.
Yeah, a little prickly sometimes people are on that, but a lot of times the huggers will become maybe huggers after a while.
Depending on what's going on, I might hug you, but I don't know.
Okay. National Almond Butter Crunch Day. Shows candy bars. Almond Butter Crunch Day. National Camera Day. Everybody's got cameras on their phones now.
Oh, everywhere.
Everywhere. Cameras.
Everywhere.
National Darts Day.
I don't play darts.
Yeah. Well, and then the kids have had those, the kind that like has the magnetic. Those are fun.
Yeah, but I can't get those. There's the magnetic, and then what is it? The Velcro.
Oh,
There's like a Velcro one.
Yeah.
And I don't know. Those don't stick very well. Or maybe that's the Axe Velcro. Maybe that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, sometimes they don't stick very well. Yeah. But I guess the real darts would be more of the, yeah. For some reason, I always think of like somewhere like in Ireland, like if you were to go like to a pub in Ireland, there'd be like darts, I guess.
Do the Irish like darts?
Must have been on a movie or something. I saw or something. I don't know.
I think a pub in general.
Yeah, would be like
Forget
Irish.
the Irish. I just think a pub in general.
Would have darts. National Waffle Iron Day.
Not a big waffle person.
Me neither. Please take my children to work day.
Done.
Please take my children to work day.
Done.
So those are some of the different holidays, and get out and enjoy. This week is Eye Safety Awareness Week. Very apropos, getting ready for the 4th of July. Take care of your eyes. Helen Keller Deaf and Blind Awareness Week. National Tennis Week. Honor America Days.
Yes.
Always.
It's 4th of July week, so.
Coming up, isn't it? Yeah. definitely. All right, let's talk about. We're going to segue in because we will have Taylor. I almost said Taylor Swift. Taylor Humphrey.
We'll not be
Which
having Taylor
Taylor
Swift.
Swift, I do believe, will be getting married on the 4th or 3rd. She's getting married on the 3rd.
I don't know anything about
I
it.
think so. If the rumors are true, I do believe they're gearing up for that. But
Unless they're telling her by the 3rd and it's actually the 4th.
she probably could do something like that. A lot of times they'll do that where they throw you off. But I know, and it's in New York right there, so they're gearing up, getting ready.
I think that if well, first of all, like, I'm not a big Swiftie, so like it's just another wedding. But I was looking at something the other day because all the headlines are, oh, this now for the wedding and this and that, and I'm just like, somebody put on there like, what is the big deal? Like, I agree, like, I don't know what the big deal is, but I am curious. This is literally just pure curiosity as to like some of the like you're famous, like I get that, and like there's billions of people I'm sure that would love to be at your wedding, but like some of the restrictions that I've seen, and maybe half of them are just like AI just making stuff up. I'm just like I'm not intrigued, like that's not necessary.
The restrictions that I've seen are doable. I mean, I think no phone, no camera.
Which people have that.
Yeah, that's okay. I could do that. And then she's been texting instead of sending out like invitations because she wanted to keep it where it's like not like a paper thing that you could take a photo of or something. So.
Because screenshots don't exist anymore.
Yeah, I guess not. I
don't know. I don't know. Some of the stuff I'm just like.
What was it? Was there other things that I missed? Or?
Well, that's why I hate to even say them because I don't know how much weight they hold because I don't know how much truth they are. But some of them I'm just like, okay. I mean, I did understand the whole, which I think actually we've discussed. I did understand the whole, like, if you're not married, you don't get to bring a +1. Right. That makes sense because, like, she doesn't want strangers. The whole point is to not have strangers at her wedding. Right. So, like, if you're not married, then you don't get to bring a +1, which I understand that. But there were some other things that this was a little more recent that I'd read that I'm just like, I don't know about it. I don't know. And then it's just like every update is like Taylor Swift. And I don't know. Maybe it's just somebody that is like on my feed that is sharing all this stuff because they're a Swiftie or something. And I'm just like, okay, like that's cool. But like, it's just another wedding to me.
Well, you have a real dear friend that's a huge Swiftie. So
I have a couple friends that are Swifties.
So they're probably feeding that into you. Quite a bit.
Talking about. I think are in mourning that they didn't get the invite, or they were just waiting on that text to come through. Yeah. Their phone was turned off, and for some reason they're not getting text messages anymore. Like all the things. So yes, I've got one in particular that I think would sell her left lung to go to that wedding.
Probably, yeah. And so. She's probably keeping you up on that, but I think everything to me is legit, is doable. I
listen. I don't know. Maybe
her requests are doable.
Maybe I'm just not the big Taylor Swift fan, so maybe that's the reason why I cringe.
I think it's going to be.
I said Taylor Swift and cringe all in the same sentence. Swifties everywhere are so mad.
Yeah. Well,
I don't dislike her either. Like she is whatever.
Give huge respect to her. I mean, she can do so much. She's very talented. To do all of the concerts that she was doing, I'm still amazed at all of the concerts that she was doing and hitting so many concerts every night, and like her concerts would go on like 3 hours or so, and her discipline to keep herself from getting down, getting sick. I mean, she obviously had to be eating healthy and getting rest.
There's performers that tour all the time that do that.
I get it, but I just feel like she was just really full throttle, and she was very creative. She's very personal, and like if you.
Hey, Hillary Duff's been touring. Look at her, and she's a mom of how many? She's killing it.
Yeah, and she shows her workouts, which are really pretty cool. So I don't know, but I just think, and then just like the Toy Story movie, she watched. They showed her the film. And then she went and just within 24 hours wrote the song for it, which was really good. But I think she's huge. I think you can't deny how much talent she's got. But anyway, so I think that it's cool that they're getting married around the 4th of July, 3rd or 4th, whichever it may be. And then I think also it's 250th anniversary of America. I think she's doing, and then it's right there in New York. So I think it's kind of cool. She's doing all that if it all works out for her. And I think I like them together. So, and they seem to.
And you can have that opinion.
And I do. And but I mean, I think there's no denying on that. So anyway, so we'll see what happens on that. But we'll have Taylor Humphrey on tomorrow, and we're going to be talking about all of the things going on the 4th. Speaking of that, you're going to be setting up, and you've got a booth there on the 3rd, right?
Yeah, we'll be there on the 3rd. It's my understanding, and Taylor can correct me tomorrow, that the booths actually do not open until 3 o'clock. So we'll be setting up that morning, getting ready. Very excited for our booth. You have it all planned out, right? So you just hope at this point you can implement it and everything goes smooth. So we are having a dunk booth. We are solely celebrating America's 250th. We will be handing out specific, very exclusive AFP and America's 250th swag. This is swag that we will only have at this event, specifically down here. So you get it while you can. Get it while it's hot. There will be first come, first serve on that. And that's just, yeah, that's, I mean, when we're out, we're out. But come by. We'll have cookies also that will be made by one of our caterers. It's been caterers for years now, Sweet and Sassy Ashley's. And she's making the cakes. Actually been working hard on the cookies. She's been working very hard on those. So please come get a cookie. Come and dunk a red coat. I mean, you can celebrate America, sing happy birthday while you're dunking the red coat. Yeah, right there, with the celebrate, America, and just come by. It's all free, by the way. Nothing. We don't charge to throw anything to dunk the red coats. We don't charge anything for the cookies. We don't charge anything for the shirts. So this is a great opportunity to come by and celebrate. If you have no plans, this is a great one. Or even if you do have plans, I mean, how often in your lifetime are you going to say that you got to dunk a red coat?
Now, and
we have great volunteers, by the way, too. So come and show these volunteers. Also, I did go back and I let our big northerner guy who loves baseball and was talking smack about us, Southern Indiana, and how to throw a baseball. And he said he's ready to see it. So come show him that we do know how to throw baseballs around here. We can aim, and we like to have fun down here in Southern Indiana. So it's a great opportunity to come out and be a part of this. If you want to, you don't have to do all three specifically. You don't have to eat the cookie, get the shirt, and dunk. If you just want to come and dunk the red coat, come dunk the red coat. It is for all ages, mind you. All ages. All free, so you don't want to miss it.
Now, is it so free to just throw the balls?
Free to just throw the balls.
I love that.
Yep, and I'm sure that our lovely volunteers who have volunteered to get in this dunk tank are going to be so happy that you're doing it.
Yeah, it's going to be very warm. Yeah, it's going to be a hot day.
Yeah, I think that, like I said, so it's my understanding that, and Taylor can confirm that the booths don't open until 3, so make sure you just come around 3 or later. And, yeah, we'll go live, we'll show photos, and we'll send out reminders, so be sure to follow us on our Facebook page, Americans for Prosperity Indiana. Go on our Twitter, AFP Indiana, or X, I guess. And, yeah, like I said, this is something down here in Southern Indiana. It's not very often. I mean, we have, events all across the state. I just encourage you to come be a part, come have fun. This is something that, we don't do very often. We don't get the opportunity to just solely celebrate America's 250th. And it's a big event, big not only for our country, but for our community. So come and take advantage of it.
Yeah, it says 3 o'clock will be the craft vendors and the flea market opens, and that's right where it'll be. Yeah.
Yeah, just come. When you're going through the booths, make sure you find ours.
Yeah.
Although we'll be the ones loud partying for America. We'll be the one partying the USA over here at a AFP booth. Come on.
Yeah. Now, something about that too would be a great opportunity to come, and if you've thought about and you've listened to Angel talking about on Coffee Club about volunteers and being a part, this would be a great opportunity to find out more about and actually have a conversation. Any questions you might want to ask about Americans for Prosperity or getting involved.
Yeah, I mean, if there's any interest at the local, state, or federal level, I always say Americans for Prosperity is a great place to start. Um, we do focus on. I mean, we have endorsed candidates. We do focus on policy, very set specific policies that we do work on, but we're not biased. We're local, state, or federal level. And we've got a great group across the state that works tirelessly to make things happen. Whenever we send what I call our troops into battle, they really perform, and so it's a great organization to be a part of. Not only do you come and help us out and volunteer, whatever it is we're working on, but we also give back to you as well. I've always said that. I've been with the organization going on 11 years, and I have never seen an organization give back to those that are helping them so much. And that's how we get to keep our volunteers. We have great volunteers that have been here longer than I have, and we're still sustaining those, and they love it, and they love being a part. So come see what you're missing out on. Come be a part. Would love to get you involved. We're all across the state, and so we're not partial to any specific part of the state. Maybe there's something at the state level that you're looking at. Maybe something at the federal level you'd like for us to look at. We're always open to doing that stuff. So yeah, come talk to us at the booth. We'd love to see you, love to meet you if we haven't, and love to just get you involved.
And I think that's a golden opportunity to have those conversations and talk with someone, and also get some swag, but also have some fun and
yeah, I mean, like I said, check us out. I mean, if you want to know more, go to americansforprosperity.org, go to our AFP Indiana page, and just take a look, see what we've been up to. We do got some things up north we're doing right now. Kind of busy on those. So that is again, and we can go in further detail because it's actually a hot item that is affecting southern Indiana and central Indiana, the whole state as a whole. But for this segment, I really like to focus on America's 250th. So just come and, like I said, go check that stuff out. Go check that stuff out. See if any of that interests you, or maybe you already have something in mind. I'd love to chat about it, love to talk about it, and see what we can do.
I feel like now more than ever, more people are wanting to get involved. I think people are their ears are perked up. They're of interest and in finding out, because these are policies being made, policies that people that concern everyone. I feel like more now than ever, people are wanting to get involved. They just maybe don't know where to start.
Well, we're fun. We're a lot of fun. You can ask our volunteers. Come talk to our volunteers that are getting in that booth. And you might see some familiar faces in this booth too, by the way. So, I'm calling out all southern Indiana. You might see some familiar faces in the dunk booth. So come dunk them. I mean, have you ever, listen, it might be a grand opportunity that, some of these people might come dunk these volunteers. So.
Right. So fun and celebrate America 250. We'll be talking, of course, they'll have the parade on the 4th. And before that, they'll have the Jukebox Heroes. Taylor will get us all ready for that. And that's a tradition now. And, of course, the fireworks, a wonderful tradition. And so, and a lot of, the parade. I don't leave anything out, from the vendors to the food. And so we'll have a lot of good information.
So, just to emphasize, AFP Indiana will only be there on the 3rd.
Okay.
We will only be there on the 3rd. We will not be hanging out until the 4th. So if you come on the 4th looking for us, we will not be there. The 3rd we will be there though. Yeah, come get your cookie, come get your t-shirt, come dunk a red coat, and go set up and listen to some good music.
Love that. Definitely. All right. Something else. Have you ever heard of funflation?
It doesn't.
We were talking about fun.
I hope we're talking about a balloon.
Funflation. Oh, that would be the in the Webster dictionary. That would be a balloon, a picture, and you see a funflation. That's
Yeah.
cute. That's very good. Very good. All right. Does it seem like everything that's fun is getting way more expensive? Concerts, vacations, and sporting events can all drain your wallet nowadays. Well, they've come up with it. It's called funflation. Okay.
Okay.
Which I do want to say, what you just talked about, Americans for Prosperity, they're having fun without inflation, right?
We listen. We
It's all
did.
free.
If you
I'm
recall, we
segwaying
did a
back.
Bidenomics tour, 2 years ago now,
Yeah.
and I tell you right now, again, this goes back to the organization that toot its horn. We gave back on so much fun during those Bidenomics events. We are a very family oriented organization, so we see the struggles, we see what inflation's doing. So if we have it, we'd like to give back.
Yeah.
And so yes, Americans for Prosperity, again, 11 years, I have yet to see us charge anybody to come have fun with us.
Yeah.
So yes, on the 3rd, we are not charging you anything. Just remember that we are having fun with not charging you.
Okay. Well, it's talking about how that they named it funflation because everything like concerts, vacations, and sporting events are so expensive. But honestly, there's nothing fun about it, is what they're saying. Okay. Well, because everything's so expensive. The latest example of this year's World Cup. One couple from Virginia said they spent nearly $10,000 to follow the tournament through Boston, which we know Boston.
Boston is very high, little high there.
Right. New Jersey and Miami. The big expenses were $800 per ticket, and that seems cheap. Parking was $175.
Oh my.
Airfare, hotels, and rental cars and food. That's more than twice the paid for the similar World Cup trip in Brazil back in 2014. It's part of a growing trend where bucket list experiences are carrying premium price tags, whether it's the World Cup, Taylor Swift tickets, or anything super fun. Now, Taylor Swift's going to be in everything. You're going to pay big time for it. Welcome to the age of funflation.
Yeah, anything. I think that, yeah, so we went and saw Toy Story over the weekend, and I think that, yeah, it's one of those things that, like, in your head, you're like, oh, it'll cost us this much, and then you get there, and it's just like, oh yeah, and then don't forget the popcorn and the candy, and yeah. I mean, we didn't do, I don't think it was too bad, but anymore, I think it's just something expected. I think it's just one of those, like, if you're gonna go do it, it's gonna be expensive. Just, I don't know. What are you supposed to do? Just not take them to do, I don't know.
You have to just budget it. But I think that's.
But also, I think that there's a way to take advantage of certain opportunities whenever they present themselves. So, certain things like, even if you go, for example, to, I'm trying to think of something that, like, might have, like, I know that there are certain pools that have, like, a free night swim. Mm-hmm. Or, I think they even have one day a week where the day is free. So if you can find little pocket things mm-hmm. like that. Mm-hmm. I will also say Kids Day. There was some really good coupons and things that they gave out during that. Sure. That people could take advantage of. So there's certain things that you can do, but kids are home for the summer right now. Yeah. Things are expensive. Yeah.
I think groceries alone, just keeping everybody,
Yeah, I could feed my kids 5 meals, and it's the snacking that they just love to do. Mm-hmm. We'll have lunch, and an hour later, I'm hungry. starved. I'm like, first of all, you're overusing the word starved. You're not using it correctly. You are not starved.
We have to go from one extreme to the other.
Yeah, I'm like, there's no way you're starved, but we'll figure, we'll figure out something. So it's just one of those things that I don't know. I definitely, yes, inflation is real, and right now, right now summer's happening, and you want to do all the fun things. But yeah, it costs money. It's expensive.
Yeah. Well, I think that's where you kind of have to be somewhat creative in the fact of like hit some of the local things. I know around here, like there's parks, there's some walking trails, there's Brock Creek, there's Lake Celinda. There's things that you can do where it's not quite so expensive. And I think those are the things that you can do. Maybe just try to find, like you said, those free things, those parks. And I think in Corden they have that really cool
the playground.
The playground, yeah.
Well, the pool I was referring to was the Brownstown pool. Is the one that has those free nights and free days. So, I mean, my kids would go to a pool every single day.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I think that, yeah, there's just, it is, things are expensive.
Right.
And if your kids eat like mine, they're really expensive.
I'm amazed though, I feel like as far as like talking about the World Cup, this year's World Cup, I feel like
I thought it said the women's. Is it talking about the men's?
It says the latest example in this year's World Cup. One couple from Virginia said they spent nearly $10,000 to follow the tournament through Boston, New Jersey, and Miami.
Oh, okay. Well, that would be okay.
Okay, so the biggest expense. Okay, I honestly, like, don't get me wrong, I'm not gonna spend $800 on a ticket, but and it says that seems cheap because for that maybe, but the parking's where I'm $175 to park a car. Does that not? I mean, that one is the one that I'm really
Well, okay,
$175 to park a
yeah,
car.
but they're not telling you where they parked.
What, on the field?
No, I mean, like,
I'm thinking somebody needs it. This is valet parking. I mean, 170.
I mean,
I can't get over the 175.
You know.
I mean, $175 to park your car. I mean, I've never heard of that one. That one just completely.
But so devil's in the details, right? So like, did you drive to the stadium, park at the stadium? Did you park at a parking lot close to it? It was $170. Did you stay at a hotel and your parking added up to $175 for overnight parking? Like, what's the details on that?
I don't know. You could almost like helicopter in. Which would be a much more cool
you could
entrance.
Probably almost find a house a mile down the road and pay them $100 and say, "Can I park my car here for the day?"
Still be under budget.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I would not do the $800 ticket, but I'm saying, sure the parking's what is really tripping me up here.
So in reality, so $800 a ticket. So that would be in reality $2,400 then per ticket, because if they went three different games.
Yeah.
Or is it a 3-day ticket?
So this is your $10,000. They spent $10,000, and so, I mean.
Well, half their money is in tickets.
Yeah. Well, I'm okay.
I guess I don't know what an average price. Like, what seat did you sit in for $800? I guess I don't understand what they expected to pay for.
Well, I don't think that I could honestly like the ticket. I'm not even so much. It's that parking I can't. That one is just tearing me up. At $175 to park a vehicle. And what if you had,
yeah, but with $10,000.
Can you imagine how much that parking lot's making?
Also, is that all three of them added together?
Well, well, it says per ticket. It doesn't say per parking. I guess maybe $175 a park. Okay, if it was for the 3 games, then now I can sleep tonight. But that $175 for a parking ticket, I bet
it was $175, and I bet.
I just think
well, I don't know, but in Boston, I have learned they can charge you whatever the heck they want.
They do. Yeah, they do.
So that alone was probably the 100, and then 75 was in Miami,
maybe so.
and
maybe so.
New Jersey. I don't know. I just know. I don't know. I don't know. I'll throw it out here. I don't know what an average, or if that's even a good term to put, World Cup ticket would cost. Because to me, and maybe everybody's like, what? To me, $800 to go watch the World Cup doesn't seem that bad.
No, that's what I'm saying. I'm okay. I'm not, not saying that one. Yes, it's pricey, but the parking's the one that's tripping me up. But you're talking your airfare.
Also, you went to 3 World Cup games.
Rental, cars, and food, and
yeah, but your tickets were half that budget.
Yeah, and I get that, but they paid less back in 2014 to go to Brazil. And similar World Cup in Brazil, that's more than twice what they paid for a similar cup in Brazil back in 2014.
So 12 years ago.
I guess. Well. Funflation. Here we are.
I went, funflation, not so fun.
That's what it said. It's the first thing it said. Not so fun, right?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I get it though, but I don't know. I'm curious to know what they paid per ticket in Brazil, and what's a similar cup. What does that even mean?
Like the last time it was there, I guess. One.
Oh, well,
very similar to what.
Why wouldn't you just say the World Cup in 2014?
I don't know. Just similar. I don't know. Someone just...
Maybe she was watching better teams or something. I don't know. I feel like there's more details to... Like, comparing apples to apples on some of that stuff can be a little... Yeah. But again, if you paid $800 per ticket, there's 2 of you, you went to 3 games, you're at $4,800 right there. I mean, there's your half your budget.
Yeah. And I would think your hotel, your lodging, and I don't know about... I'm still on that part.
Your flights.
Yeah. All of that, yeah.
I mean, yeah, that adds up. I guess I'm confused on... I mean, well, I guess, actually, in reality, in 2014, good for you guys being able to do all of that for $5,000.
Yeah. Someone said it could be... Wait, Judy. Thank you, Judy. Could be the cost of parking the car at the airport, and they left so they could be where they got... So be there when they got back. Now that I could get behind, because airport parking can add up quickly.
See, that's what I was saying. I wonder if they had it parked for a few days.
The cost of parking the car at the airport. Yeah, that could be true. Yeah, that's exactly right. Yeah. Okay. Make it make sense, and Judy did, and you guys... Okay. You guys made sense. I still think it's a little pricey, but they got you where... I mean, what are you going to do, right?
You think $170 for a week? Well, it depends on when the games were. So, like, how spaced out were each game, and I don't know. Again, there's so many details.
Weeks they were there, yeah. Maybe so.
There's so many details we need to know.
But you know, when you pay for the parking, you are protected. Yeah.
I'm not. Also, let me also specify that I am not denying that funflation is not alive and well, because it is. I get it. Like, yeah, absolutely. Like, when I take my kids out to do anything, like, I feel it. I leave my driveway. Funflation is happening.
So you load everybody up. I'm just laughing. So, we're going to have fun. And then as soon as you pull out of the driveway, inflation starts. So you enter into
every time.
Funflation.
Every time.
You have to tell the kids the word.
Every time.
They all will be saying that, funflation.
Every single time.
That's a whole nother word. That'll be probably somewhere. That'll be entered in.
They have got
200, or excuse me, I bet our year, the word, they always show the new words of the year. I bet funflation will be a year. Will be a word.
Well, we'll see. We got half a year left. Yeah, I mean, yeah, we do. Every time we pull out of that driveway, it's happening.
Funflation.
I've already accepted it at this point. I'm well aware. And then it won't even be, we'll go do something and be like, so what are we doing for the rest of the day? Are you kidding me? It is 8 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
Go to bed. What are we doing tomorrow? That's my favorite question. Holy cow. It is 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Can you just enjoy today?
Yeah.
My goodness.
One bite of the elephant at a time. We cannot eat this whole elephant all at once.
Oh, man.
All right. So it looks like here's, this is the big week of 4th of July, and people are thinking about the grilling, right? Well, they've talked to a chef, okay? And if you're busting out of the grill and asking ChatGPT for tips for the 4th of July barbecue this year, this might come as a shock, okay? AI uncovered a Bloomberg article that had professional chefs list foods you should never cook on a grill.
Interesting.
What do you think? What do you just kind of give me what you think? Just give me something you think maybe a food that should not be on the grill.
Like very specific?
Yeah, just something.
I don't know.
You're going to be surprised at this.
Noodles.
Ooh.
Not zucchini noodles, because those are good on the grill. But noodles.
I forgot about zucchini noodles. I forgot about that. It's some of these like real healthy things sometimes you forget about because the others.
You got the
are
little
in your-
noodle maker.
Yeah.
And it just slices up the zucchini, make noodles. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, number 1, you're not going to believe this. Burgers.
Should not be on the grill.
I'm telling you. Okay. Okay. Their argument is okay. So what are these chefs saying? Who are these chefs? Okay. Their argument is that the fat drips down, the outside doesn't caramelize, and you lose all the flavor you're supposed to use. You're supposed to blanch it, which is like putting it on real quick and burning it, and then I guess taking it off. A flat piece of cast iron you place on the grill of the top of the grill. You place on top of the grill. That is the way you're supposed to do it. The 4th of July is all about freedom, though, so do what you want.
Okay, will do.
I just want to say, I can't think of a bad burger on the grill that I've ever had. I love burgers on the grill.
I think that's the best way to do them.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, and if you do like the charcoal.
Yeah, I mean, I don't mind.
Are just
I don't like. I don't mind tasting the grill a little bit.
Yeah.
Just saying. I don't want to taste the lighter fluid.
No, which I have had that before.
But
I have had that lingering taste.
I don't want to taste that. But like having a little bit of the grill taste I'm okay with that.
Yeah. And I think there'll be a lot of I just want to say I don't agree with that, but these chefs they want to caramelize it. And good for them. I mean, if that's, what they feel, but you do you, but I'm okay with a burger on the grill. I love a burger on the grill. Okay. Number 2, filet mignon. It doesn't have enough fat for the grill. They're usually pretty thick, so it's hard to cook them the way you really want when you're using a flame.
Yeah, I'm not a big steak person, so
I am. But
do what you want with the steak.
Yeah. I think you would have to. I've never fixed filet mignon on a grill, I don't think. I have done steaks, but not that thick. But I think you would have to just kind of do it like on a slow heat, kind of, I guess. Okay, number 3, pizza. Most grills don't cook very evenly, and it's also hard to get the toppings to cook right. If you do try it, though, use aluminum foil or a pizza stone. Otherwise, you might have a tough time scraping it off the grill.
I have never put a pizza on the grill. That's a new one to me. I have seen like the Firestone or brick ovens, but
Yeah.
like I've never.
Those are good.
Yeah, those are good. I'm just throwing the oven. I don't know.
Yeah.
I wouldn't put pizza on the grill. I'm very curious to know who has though.
Oh, I think people have done that. I think that's
Like the mini pizzas,
yeah. I guess
or
you
like
can.
a Blackstone. You put a pizza on there.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
Why would you put it on?
But like if you didn't want to turn your oven on, that's where the grill comes in handy for people that maybe don't want to like heat the house up. Like, you know what I mean? Like go outside and grill in the summer because it's like you don't have to turn the oven on. So I guess that would be where your pizza would come in. You could just put it on a aluminum foil or a pizza stone and then cook your pizza in that.
Okay. Well,
I'm not
I mean,
mad
does it
about
not
that.
take a long time to fire up the grill?
Well, if it's gas, no. It's right there.
Charcoal?
Charcoal.
We'd be waiting for a minute.
It takes a moment, yeah. That's the positives. That's the pros and the cons. You have to figure out what works best for you. You know what I mean? And I know a lot of people that actually have both. So like if they are in a hurry, they do the gas. But if they're like, and got plenty of time, they do the charcoal. So
I think I'd probably prefer charcoal. But
yeah.
sometimes I'm a little impatient.
Well, and sometimes your children are starving.
Yeah. Oh, it's not even like we just all of a sudden decided we were hungry, and it's not even, oh, I'm hungry. It's just straight to I'm starving.
I know they don't even I'm getting hungry. There's not even that. It goes
No.
from one extreme to the other.
Yeah.
If they're all in. Or
I just ate a whole bag of chips and a sandwich. I am so hungry.
I'm starving.
I'm starving.
I hear them say that.
And I'm like, are you kidding?
Yeah.
Then go make yourself another sandwich.
Okay. So pizza. All right. For those just now tuning in, it's things that you should never grill. Okay. Most types of fish, including salmon, it tends to do better if you cook it on low heat, and when it's really flaky fish, the smoke hides all the flavor. Swordfish and tuna do pretty well on the grill, though. I think, well, and also they have those special like pans and stuff you can do. So if you cook fish, I think there's ways of doing it.
Grilled fish, yeah.
Yeah, and the grilled taste would be good. Yeah. Number 5, oh, I don't agree with this. Pork chops. Again, you lose all the delicious fat, so they're better in a pan.
Yeah, I'm not a pork chop. Yeah.
I love pork chops on a grill.
Nope.
Number 6, shish kebabs. They actually are okay on the grill, but not the way most people do them. Vegetables tend to cook faster than meat, so don't put everything on the same skewer. Put meat on one and veggies on another. I do, because that's when I used to make shish kebabs, I always put them all together. And I do agree with that the veggies are a little bit different than the meat. I get that.
Yeah.
So they're saying to put veggies on one and meat on the other.
Shrimp on those.
Oh, shrimp on the barbie. Oh, you can't beat that. That's barbecued shrimp. Oh,
so good.
On the grill. Mm-hmm.
That and then put some pineapple. Mm.
Yeah, you can't go wrong with pineapple on the grill. Okay, back to AI. Melty cheese. ChatGPT notes that the softer cheeses and processed like American will just melt through the grates. You can make it work on a burger if you really want to flip the script on the list. So like a melty cheese, I guess because they melt through, which I've had that happen. But if you want them on a skewer, there are cheeses that can handle being grilled. The top 3 are queso, is it Panela, panela, or the Greek cheese, or great appetizer with lemon juice and black pepper. So I don't know all of those cheeses. I'm sorry.
I'm confused.
I'm American.
I'm confused.
American cheese.
I'm confused. Sorry. So why would you? I don't understand. Why would you cook queso on the grill?
I don't know. I don't understand.
Like you put a block on there and you let it melt?
I guess so. It goes slow, melting slow, I guess it's saying.
And that's different than like on the stove or crock pot, question mark?
I guess so, yeah.
I guess if you have it in what type of cookware?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe like those special like pans. They have all different kinds of pans for grills. I don't have them, but I know people that do, and like think about like an open flame too. All of those like campers out there, they know how to do all this. And
yeah,
it would be, I think, retelling.
Yeah, but even campers have microwaves and ovens.
Do they?
Yeah. Yeah.
Do they?
Yeah.
What? I was thinking open flame, and I guess.
I would say they probably use them sparingly,
I never
maybe.
Knew that. Yeah, I guess it makes sense. I guess, as you can see, I've not been. I've done the rustic, the rough camping.
Yeah, I have to do the glamping if I'm doing it. So I have to know.
Well, I want to too. That's what I need to be doing too. Yeah, I don't want to.
Give me all the glamping.
I'm just amazed.
Give
at
me
those.
that AC. No bugs.
Yeah, I just can't.
A toilet, a shower.
Oh, the showers. Yeah, you have like 3 seconds, or I think it's like most showers. I think. Now listen to this. I don't know, but last time I heard, like in a camper, you have like 3 minutes to get that shower in. So you can't repeat. You can't rinse and repeat. You have to.
Now, granted, depending on where you stay, I will say this: there are some.
Because don't they have like a tank?
Well, I know for sure. I'm just saying this because I know. Like Charlestown State Park, they have like a shower house.
Yeah, that's what I. Yes.
So that's doable too.
Yes, and that would be. I think most people do that.
Yeah. So you could do that.
Yeah. And then you could rinse and repeat. You could do.
I can tell you right now, there is no shower in the world that is going to rinse out my hair in 3 minutes, regardless.
No, I'm telling you.
So there'll be no conditioner either.
Because I think it's like now. Okay, as you can see, because I didn't even think that they would have a microwave or an oven. I guess they do. I have seen some of the fancier ones. I guess they do. I never thought about that though. I always thought everybody's out there cooking on an open flame. Okay, so.
Now, there might be people right now saying, we do.
Cook on the open flame?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm probably the one that, like, I'm going back to the old school, the tent. Just having that tent.
Well, they have pop-up campers, too. I don't know. The pop-up campers probably don't have those.
I don't know.
I don't either.
I don't think I've ever actually been in a pop-up camper. I don't think I have.
I'm not going to lie. I have yet to, which I know eyes are rolling, I have yet to get like an epiphany to want to buy a camper.
You never made it in our backyard. You guys never even like one camping, just trying to, you know.
I got a bed inside.
After the s'mores were gone, there was just like a lot of laughing and a lot of giggling and a lot of wrestling around and just that. And then next thing I know, people are flying to the bed.
I think that if I were to buy a camper, it would definitely can you call it a glamper? I'm not mad about hotels
either. Some of them are gorgeous. Well, yeah, that's what I let's get real.
I'm not mad about the hotels. Just saying.
Yeah. And I feel like, yeah, that's probably my vibe more so. Yeah. But I'm not opposed to it. I think it's great. I think it's a good idea.
I said that to somebody who loves camping, and they had a really funny thing to say back that I'm not going to say on the radio.
Okay.
But it was just, and they weren't talking about, they were messing with me, but they're like, oh yes, all those bed bugs are just so much fun to be sleeping with versus, a lightning bug or something. And I was just like, she goes, yeah, sleeping on a bed that multiple people have slept on just sounds so much better than your own bed.
Oh, I never thought about that.
And I'm like, okay, they went on and on and on about, oh yes, this versus this.
Now,
and
that's
I'm like,
stuff we shouldn't be saying. Watch me. I didn't want to think about that, okay?
And I'm like, well, first of all, what kind of hotels are you staying at?
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, fire it back. Yeah.
Because not had that experience. I'm sorry you have.
I don't know. Yeah, I never thought about that. But I do think though that I think that they've come a long way. But I do remember somebody talking about like the showers and a lot of the in the campers, like you've got like a water tank. And like you got 3 minutes to get your shower in, and I'm thinking, where would you start? You'd have to.
I have seen. Because so I have been to campgrounds. I personally have not camped. I have been there. I have stayed till morning kingdom come. I have not. Okay, not really, but I stayed there very late, pitch black, all the things. And let me tell you, there are some very nice campers that look like, okay, that looks like people could live in it.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, yeah, they're beautiful. Yeah.
There was just one that was unbelievable, and they had a big screen going on with the windows open. And
they have like their own little patio?
Yeah. They did. They had their whole front porch, their wraparound porch.
Yeah.
It was with the lights and everything. I can get on board with that.
Yeah, me too.
Sign me up for that. I can do that.
Yeah.
But I think that those are very seasoned campers. and I'm not there.
Yeah.
So I not saying I won't ever get there, but it's just I don't know how to. I guess I got to start thinking about it now and start doing it now if I'm gonna get there. Because
Right.
I don't know. There's nothing that I've been like I want to go buy a camper today.
Yeah, and I'm, you know what I mean, I'm with you on that. I haven't had that desire, but I think it's good for anybody that can. You know what I mean? And if you're talking funflation, I'm sure the campers have their little tricks of saving money and how to do it, and you know.
Yeah, I mean also this is a very serious too. Who the time. The
Yeah.
time to go camping. It all sounds like great, but if I'm spending that much money on a camper and putting that much into it, I would like to have, like a lot of time set aside to be able to do that. And right now we're just so busy that I don't know. I think camping in the backyard is the closest we're going to get at this moment.
Yeah. Yeah. So here are actually yeah, I'm with you on that. I think the backyard tent would be, yeah.
The backyard tent, the kids, I'm very curious how long my kids would make it.
I want to know who's going to be the first one to wave the white flag and surrender.
I'm going to go the girl.
No, I think no. See, I think I think she's gonna not want to be the one. I think she's pretty tough. She can, I mean,
I know.
I think it'll be.
But I might not be
I can say his name,
participating.
right? It's okay. Name drop. Who I think's going to run in first.
You think it's going to be Jameson?
No, I think it's Fletcher. I think Fletchy's like, I'm out of here.
Mm.
Yeah, I think peace out.
Really? Because
You do you.
Fletcher,
Yeah,
Fletcher would have been the one that I would say that would make it the longest.
See, I think Fletcher would be saying, "You guys do it. I'm out of here. I'm going."
I don't know.
Now we got to. Now we got to put it to the test. We got to try it out now. Now I've got to know. I think Fallon would. She's not gonna cave. She's gonna stay. She's a force to be reckoned with.
She
wants to compete with
she's
them.
also very.
No, I think she'd fall asleep, and I think she would be okay. Because she's not going to show those boys that she's anything. She wouldn't be the one.
Yeah, but I don't know if I'll be participating in this. And if I'm not participating in it, I don't know if she will.
Actually, let me just say the truth of the matter. The one that would go in first is you.
Oh, 1,000%. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I don't know if I would.
Let me just.
No, I don't know if I'd pretend to even try to do it.
I would love that. I think you got to try it now. You got to see who.
I don't know. I don't know. I really do think though. I don't know. But I know. But here's my thing: is that if I go, I think the girl will go.
Oh, I no doubt. But I'm saying. But I was thinking you were staying.
Yeah. No.
I know the. Oh, the girl.
The girl.
Yeah, you guys would all be waving white flags, going, "We surrender." Yeah.
The first mosquito bite, they're done. Done.
Yeah.
Donezo.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll have to see. I don't know. We got a month or two before school starts back up.
I definitely think that needs to happen though, somewhere on that. Okay.
We also
and I
also got to buy a tent.
I will be
so.
over there. I will have like a outline of a bear.
Of a bear?
Yeah.
Well,
I have this weird bird at our house that makes the weirdest
listen,
sound.
I'm just going to tell you right now, make sure that if you do choose that, you warn somebody, because you might end up in trouble.
Yeah, I will.
You might end up messing around and finding out. I would not. I would be very careful doing that. You might want to warn somebody before you do that.
Adults will be aware of it. Adults will be aware of it. Children will not. Although they've got some slingshots, I might get. Every man for themselves, right?
Yeah, I'm like,
yeah. But I do say that would be really funny, though. Yeah, and yeah.
I don't know.
Traumatize them forever.
Well, here's the only reason why I think Fletcher will be last, because Fletcher will be the one that'll try to prove a point.
No, see, I think Jay would be that one. I think Jay's the one that's gonna do that. I think Jay's the tough. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it.
Yeah, but not when it comes to bedtime with his mom.
Well, he'll be there with you unless you leave. If you leave,
if
you leave,
deuces, peace out.
If the sun leaves, the planets will go. Okay.
Well, the sun is not getting in.
The planets
I don't think the sun is going to get in.
Yeah, but anyway, so yeah, I think that's going to be interesting. That's definitely a good experiment to see. But yeah, I say after the last s'more, everybody will be done. Yeah. All right. Have you ever sucked your stomach in? Okay. All right.
What does that mean? Like,
Well, like everyone's sucking your stomach in. Well, it's actually bad for you. When someone asks you to take a picture with them, what's the first thing you do? A lot of us, we suck our stomach in. But experts say holding your stomach in can create a chain reaction throughout the body. It's also called ab gripping or hourglass syndrome. It's especially bad for women because it can cause a whole host of negative issues. It can cause back, hip, and jaw or rib tension, pelvic floor issues, and pain in your ribs and chest. Physical therapists, which Dr. Moshery, no, not he's not a, he's a massage, yeah. Well, physical therapists
he's also a physical
therapist, yeah. Say the solution isn't doing more crunching. Instead, they recommend learning to relax your abdominal muscles, improving your posture, and reminding yourself to stop holding in your stomach altogether. You might want to look good for that photo, but at the end, sucking in your gut is not worth it. And it's funny because as females and growing up, all you heard is suck in your stomach, suck in your stomach, suck in your stomach. And that, I mean, years ago, that's what they always said. And now they're saying, don't do that. It's bad for you. And did you hear how many things it was bad for you? I mean, like all of the different things that you're actually hurting. Your hip, even your jaw or your rib tension, pelvic floor issues, and ribs and chest. That's really, yeah. Well, and like even like dresses, like or like suck it in. I mean, you always hear that. You know what I mean? Like when you wear something tighter, right?
I don't know. I think I'm gonna. I don't know. I don't. I mean, like, I'm trying to think if I do that a lot. I mean, I don't know if I suck my stomach in during pictures. I don't know. Now I'm gonna have to like take a picture and see if I do.
I think it's kind of a I think it's kind of a thing that like you just do it, and maybe you
I do more like try to flex those muscles than I do try to suck them in.
Like flex the muscles and
Yeah. I don't think that I don't know. I don't know.
Now that you're thinking about it, like I think I do it and don't think about it. You know what I mean? I think that's just like because I was raised like that. You know what I mean? Especially years ago, you were raised with that. But I think now it's coming out. It's funny how things have changed. You know what I mean? You go back years ago, the things that were said and done so many times are just like not really healthy for you or good for you, and they've come out with a more of a relaxed.
They're going to have something in a couple years that also we've been doing now that's not good for you.
I'm sure. Yeah, it depends. Yeah. The 4-second rule is actually because like, okay, hang on.
No, but now I've been sucking in and now they told us not to do that. So now I'm sitting over here like, do I do this?
Do I do it? Okay, the 4-second rule is the amount of time that the average internet user will wait for a page to load before leaving and going to another site.
4 seconds?
4-second rule.
Dang. I'll be watching that spinning wheel of death all the time for good minutes.
I think around here we all have had to, right?
I mean,
haven't we? I mean, right? It's connecting. It'll be there. I know it's so funny when the kids, because they don't understand, they'll see that going around and around. I'm like, it's getting there. It's connecting,
Oh, like on the TV.
Or on my phone or whatever. Because they're like, where's it at? And I'm like, it's coming.
4 seconds.
I've waited more than...
I have 1,000% waited more than 4 seconds.
Yeah.
But depending on what it is, I definitely wait more than 4 seconds. But I have learned that sometimes logging out and going right back into it does actually reset it and make it go faster.
Yeah.
It has.
All right, so I think that's it says a lot about our society. No patience at all. 4 seconds. Yeah. I could see 4 minutes, but 4 seconds. Come on. Come
Yeah,
on.
I don't
Come on.
know.
Yeah. All right. I do see that we are to the hour. We got to get out of here. But America's for Prosperity, this is your big week to come and shine, and want everybody to come shine with you.
That's right. Come be a part on the 3rd in Pekin at the Pekin Park. Come check out our booth. Come dunk a red coat. Come grab a cookie. Come grab a T-shirt. Come have fun at our booth.
It's gonna be a great time. And if they have you got your whole lineup of people to be dunked, or are you still taking any applications on that?
No, I think we're good on the dunk front.
Okay.
Unless you're just dying to get in. Let me know. But yeah, we had some really we had some volunteers step up that are looking forward to doing it. So I am also excited to have them in there.
Oh, that'd be fun.
Yeah, it will. It's going to be a lot of fun. So this is something, don't miss out. The booth opens at 3 p.m. on Friday.
Okay, awesome. All right, thank you for that. And Americans for Prosperity, please stop by their booth and talk with them and meet them and find out more information and good information about Americans for Prosperity. Awesome.
Yes.
All right, let's thank our sponsor this morning.
Yes, let's thank Meadowview Healthcare, Walmart, Salem Crossing, Americans for Prosperity, Mama Rosa's, Schneck Hospital, Temple and Temple, and Mosier Family Chiropractic.
All right. Thank you, Angel Perley with Americans for Prosperity, and thank you to our great sponsors. All right, and let's have a beautiful Monday.
Happy Monday.
For a living piece of pure Americana in New Pekin, Indiana this July 3rd and 4th. Come celebrate our nation's heritage at the 196th Pekin 4th of July celebration in New Pekin, Indiana, the oldest continuous Independence Day festival in the entire nation. It all kicks off Friday, July 3rd at Pekin Community Park. Bring your lawn chairs for a massive, free concert featuring the Juice Box Heroes at 7 p.m. Packed with local food trucks, a carnival, and Washington County's largest fireworks display from straight shooters. Then come back Saturday, July 4th for the historic morning parade, themed Our American Story. If you can't be there, you can watch live on WSLM's Facebook and YouTube pages. Enjoy classic food, live contests, and the reading of the Declaration of Independence, followed by a baby contest, queen contest, and the opening of the time capsule and burial of a new one for future generations. Admission is completely free. Gather the family and make history with us this July 3rd and 4th in Pekin. Presented by the Pekin Community Betterment Organization. See you there!
Are you tired of heartburn controlling your life? At the Heartburn Center at Schneck Surgical Associates, relief is already here. Our experienced surgeons provide advanced, minimally invasive treatment options, personalized to your needs. Imagine enjoying your favorite foods again, waking up without that burning sensation, living without constant discomfort. That's what patients are finding at the Heartburn Center. Don't let heartburn hold you back. Visit schneckmed.org to learn more about the Heartburn Center at Schneck Surgical Associates.
Change starts right here, in southern Indiana. Americans for Prosperity is bringing people together to make a difference. One conversation, one community, one volunteer at a time. Whether you're passionate about lowering taxes, expanding educational freedom, or protecting individual rights, there's a place for you to lead. Join a movement of Hoosiers working for real solutions and real results. Volunteer with Americans for Prosperity and be the voice that shapes the future of Indiana. Visit americansforprosperity.org/Indiana or call your Southern Indiana Representative Angel Perley at 812-620-9460 to get involved today. Americans for Prosperity. Together we can do more and make change happen, one person at a time.
Caring people make the difference. You can feel it the minute you walk into Salem Crossing. Experts in long-term care, not just doing a job, but following a calling. They're here to help you and your family find answers and solutions and peace of mind. In fact, they become an extension of your family. For more information about Salem Crossing, visit ASCSSeniorCare.com or call 812-883-1877. That's 812-883-1877.
When it comes to getting the job done right, from driveways to bridge work, and paving to construction and excavating, there's one name you can count on: Temple and Temple Excavating. Serving homeowners and also handling big jobs for city, county, and state highway projects, They've built a reputation on quality work since 1948. Driveways, construction, demolition. If you need it moved, cleared, built, or torn down, call Temple & Temple Excavating at 812-883-6644. Temple & Temple have been supporting Washington County for 77 years, one project at a time. Call Temple & Temple today at 812-883-6644 or find them online at templeandtemple.com, where you can also apply for job opportunities.
Mama Rosa's brings their famous pizza buffet to you on Fridays from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. for just $12.99. Choose from a wide variety of pizza, homemade soups, and a large salad bar.
You better listen up, hear what we say, 'cause I'm here to tell you, you gotta find a way, yeah.
Broadcasting from the real world, The Rick Burgess Show.
We're back. Thanks for being with us today. Speedy, Greg, and Adler all in the mix and ready to go. We have much that we've already covered, so we're on hour 3. So if you missed the other 3 hours, catch it. This is hour 4. Yeah, we've done 3 hours already. Catch that on the archives today on the podcast or YouTube channel. Never miss a minute of the show. It is the semi-quincentennial, America's 250th birthday. Celebrations going on everywhere. We're celebrating as a nation. We're celebrating as individual states. And Sweet Home 250 is what we have been getting you ready for 3 years. 3 years. We have been telling you that Sweet Home 250 was coming. Alabama is going to have quite a bit of celebrating. We've been celebrating a good bit, but it all comes together this Friday and Saturday at what we called earlier in the show. It really is a treasure, American Village. I mean, a treasure. Now more than ever, making sure that our American history is taught, without revisions, the good, the bad, the ugly, but the things that we have to celebrate. And boy, there is a wonderful place for you to walk through American history called American Village, and that's where we'll focus this weekend. And Melanie Poole is here from American Village. Melanie, here it is.
Yes.
Here it is. We're days away.
We are.
We are days
Woo-hoo.
away.
Bless your heart.
Melanie, they have acted like I've been difficult and hard to deal with.
No, not you.
The high maintenance. There's been some discussions of high maintenance.
Well,
there's been all kinds, and I don't think it's been difficult, right?
Right.
I mean,
no.
I dressed as a tulip. What else you want?
Absolutely.
Yeah,
You've done everything I've asked of you, Rick.
Right.
yeah.
Thank you.
I mean, there's last year you sped things up so much that it was over before dark. But I mean, other than that, I think they've taken that one from you this year, so that's good. Okay.
Right. Melanie tried to say it. She goes, "Oh, now once we start, on the final evening of July 4th, you don't have to do anything. we pre-programmed it."
Yeah, that's very sweet.
Which is not a bad idea.
Yeah, which means everybody at American Village last 4th of July felt like what it felt like to be my mother at a grocery shopping expedition. Yes, let's go. So I tried to whip it into shape, but I don't even know how you're going to tell everybody. It's too much. I mean, we've been talking about the website, and the website, I had a friend of mine even going, "Well, I've been at the American Village website." I'm like, no. Let me send you the website just for the 2 days. And that is sweethome250.com. That's the website you need to plan your weekend.
Absolutely. It's available on the American Village website.
Yeah, you can click off of that.
Right.
But if you go straight to it, like I have it on my phone, and now I just pull it up, and I mean, you got it minute by minute, hour by hour, everything that's going on Friday and Saturday.
We sure do.
So, Melanie, what do you want to tell the people? I mean, what are some things that we want to hit? A couple of things specifically, but let me give you the floor and say what you want to say, too.
Absolutely. So it is finally here. This is Alabama's celebration, y'all. It's not just American Village. This is the official state celebration, and it's a time for all of us to come together as Americans, as Alabamians, and cherish our history and talk about it. On Friday, we have authors, we have state attractions coming to talk about the part that they or their organization played in American history. We have celebrity chefs from Alabama. We have eating contests. How much Bluebell ice cream can you eat in 5 minutes? Or
Yes.
Conecuh dogs?
Yes.
You know, those contests are open. Sign up now on that website.
Little Wangler.
Let's go.
Absolutely. Our kids area is amazing. We have all-star stunt dogs doing 3 shows a day there. We have Alabama ghost stories. We have so much for the kids to enjoy. We call it edutainment, because at American Village, it's fun, but you're going to learn something that you didn't know about American history while you're there.
Oh, that's nice.
And, this is bringing people from all over, to American Village, because it is the state celebration. It's just being hosted by American Village. But while you're there, I think a lot of you will leave going, wow, I didn't know we had this. I mean, some of the things, is all the stuff the American Village has, is that available to everybody while they're there too?
It is. That will primarily take place on Saturday.
Okay.
But there will be some of it on Friday. The encampment is open on Friday. We'll have the Battle at the Bridge on Friday, which is a fan favorite. If you've never seen the battle at Lexington and Concord that kicked off the American Revolution, that's something to see.
Oh. It is. So when we talk about some of the eating, and you can sign up for this now. I'll be hosting those. So Conecuh sausage you mentioned. We're see, those of you that eat this all over the place, you didn't know that's our stuff. That's Conecuh County. Okay. And then we've got the Bluebell, and I see also we're going to have the pecans as well.
Absolutely, Priester's pecan pie.
Oh, yeah, now. So if I want to be part of that, these are going on really during a time frame coming up on Friday, right?
Absolutely.
Are we just doing those on Friday?
Just on Friday. They start at 12:30, and one of them happens every couple of hours. So you can do all 3 if you feel like you can tough it out and handle it.
But I can sign up for any of those, right?
Absolutely.
And you do that at Sweet Home, right? 250.com.
You do? Yes.
Sweet Home 250.
Yes.
So if you think you can handle Conecuh sausage and win that one, sign up for that. If you think you can do the pecan, sign up for that. If you think you can eat the Bluebell, sign up for that. Or if you dare, enter all 3 of them. Oh, yeah. Which is good.
I was told we'd have 55-gallon buckets besides you, just in case. But we don't expect any accidents.
Cautionary. And there's also plenty of restrooms available on the property.
And first aid, yes.
And first aid. Yeah, and we do want people to be wise because, Alabama is the deep south. And, every July, to some degree, it's going to be warm. So, be sure you hydrate.
Yes.
And
food contests are all indoors, air conditioned.
Right.
Yes.
That's another reason to do it. Yeah. And people are asking what costume you're going to put me in. You haven't requested any kind of.
No, Uncle Sam will already be there, so
Right.
I think you're all right.
Yeah. So I'll probably just wear. Have you seen me wearing my 250 shirt?
I
you gave
have.
me?
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes.
We wore it Friday.
Yeah. I wore that at Peach Jam on Friday. Sure have. I had somebody even ask me, like out there in the audience, where do you get those? I said, well, I just got one from American Village.
Hey, if you come to American Village Friday and Saturday, we are celebrating America Gives, and for a very small donation to American Village, you can get your own T-shirt.
Okay, good. So we'll have those there too.
And other swag.
Yeah. So you can. It starts what time this Friday?
Gates open at 11. All the activities kick off at 11:30 on both days and go through the final musical performances. So we'll probably end up about 10:30 in the evening each night.
So yeah, the musical acts, we've been talking a little bit about that. Now, I was asked about this too. Fireworks is Saturday night only.
Correct.
Not Friday. Now, we got music Friday night.
Absolutely. Taylor Hicks ends it up on Friday night at 9 o'clock.
Yeah, that's right.
Taylor.
So we're looking forward to seeing
Right in front of him
Taylor.
is Act of Congress, right?
Act of Congress, who've been on the show and
Number of times.
love them. They're fantastic. And so you can see the schedule for every little thing by going to sweethome250.com.
We have 17 Alabama musical artists. Isn't that amazing? Everybody is from Alabama.
Wow.
Amazing music. Whatever kind of music you like, we've got you covered.
Honestly, it's one of those things, when you look at the musical history of this state, it's impressive.
Mm-hmm.
That, and then the next thing, which is food, we have some of the best food that the world has as well.
Oh, absolutely.
Mm-hmm. So some of our famous chefs will be there too. James Spann's going to be helping out. He's going to host some stuff too. And then talk about some of these, I don't want to use the word seminar, but these little sessions you can come to where people are talking about different parts that combine Alabama's history in the nation's history?
So we call that America's Stories, and these are all from Alabama. For instance, Bob Sykes is going to come talk about the history of barbecue in Alabama.
Yeah. Come on.
Yes. Tara Stallworth has a new book coming out called An Alabama Song, and she's talking about Alabama's musical heritage. We have Schloss Furnace coming out to talk about the rise of the Iron Age in Alabama. So many more. The Clotilda story is going to be told. Lisa McNair is coming to talk about the 16th Street Baptist Church bombing. So many stories that are uniquely Alabama, but also the patchwork history that Alabama shared with all the other states